What's up, everybody? Big Mike. I'm going to shoot a video here on Bitcoin. And I just did a clean chart. It started over. I have other charts, but I wanted to get a fresh set of eyes on it because sometimes you just got to zoom out, I guess, and reevaluate things, especially if you're counting all these subwaves. You can get lost in it a bit. So, um, this is the weekly time frame, and the purpose of this chart is to say that Bitcoin did 5 up already, labeled right here on a breakout. This is the 2017 highs. This is the March 20 lows. So the March 20 lows is this yellow upsloping trend that we tested, we wicked through, and what I'm thinking is an overthrow. And now we're holding, as of right now, we're holding the bottom trend line still. So I would say this area needs to hold in order to keep this trend line still alive. Now, I'll get into the reasons why I'm thinking this is 5 up, A, B, C, Elliott wave correction complete, and now we start going up again. And the reason why it looks like this B wave is higher than the fifth wave here is because I think this is an irregular flat correction. So in an irregular flat correction, the B and the C extend past the A ever so slightly, but they do extend. The B can overshoot the A. So in an irregular flat, ABC looks like this. A, B, and then C. And it looks like that. Whereas, wherever the A comes from, let's say the A starts over here, the B overshoots it, and then the C still overshoots the A. And it's a flat, meaning 3 down, 3 up, 5 down. In a normal flat correction, the B would look like this, and the C would come down probably like that because the A wave is 3 down, the B is 3 up. It's counter trend, so it gets stuffed, relatively short. And then the C is 5 down, and that's really the most brutal part. Unlike a zigzag, which is 5 down, and then the C just barely overshoots it. 5 down, 3 up, 5 down. So irregular looks like that, basically. And that's pretty much what this looks like. 1, 2, 3, this jumbled up mess I'm counting as 3. I'm sure I could sub-count it, but like I said, I'm just putting a fresh set of eyes and looking at the weekly. So the breakout from 2017 downtrend was the 1, the 2. Wave 1 was really strong. Wave 2, wave 3 did not accomplish the 1618, around 79K. Wave 4 hit over here, wave 5 topped, and then we basically went into 1, 2, 3 over here for the A, 1, 2, 3 for the B, irregular, like I said, right there. And then since it's a flat, the C wave has to be 5. So I'm counting the C wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I'm saying wave C is in, and this line should hold for the bottom. And it's an ugly setup, but it's a correction. So that's also why I'm thinking it's this, because if it wasn't an ugly 5 down, it would look impulsive. But since it's an ugly 5 down, I think it's corrective. And the reason why I'm saying that is because if you go in, you can subdivide it on the daily pretty nicely. And if you subdivide it on the daily, you can see off the B, you've got a wave 1, a wave 2. These falling wedges here could probably get counted as smaller ABCDEs that break, or WXYZs. But this is 1, 2, 3, wave 1, 1, 2, 3, wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 3, and then you have this mess basically that is a wave 4, which is a typical wave 4. It's just a mess. And then wave 4 is basically when we nuke into wave 5, which just happened. So otherwise, it gets really bearish. I mean, it gets like, you're talking, let's say, I guess it's better to work it out on the weekly. I mean, we're saying that if this is not the case, then wave 5 is down here somewhere. Just don't pay attention to that. This is going to be wave 3. We're not done yet. This is wave 1. Wave 4 will probably be over here somewhere. This is wave 2. So, I mean, it gets really bearish. I mean, look at the wave 5 target. The wave 5 target is negative $910. You're telling me Bitcoin's going to go negative? I mean, come on. What the fuck's going on, guys? Are we really that bearish that Bitcoin's going negative? So, I don't know. That's the 1. That's the 2. Here comes a 3. Golden ratio 618. 4 over here somewhere. 5 goes negative. I don't know. Or maybe it comes, here's the 5, and this downtrend line catches it at 7,000. So that would mean that Bitcoin would nuke to 7,000, and then we're in this sort of expanding range here between 7,000 and 34,000 for the next couple of years. And then eventually, oh God, this gets ugly. It'll be like something like this, and then boom, finally break out maybe. So I don't think that's it. Honestly, I'm giving that like a 30% chance that it goes back to 7,000, 8,000. And I'm going to keep my analysis. This is an irregular. This is an irregular flat correction. And this C wave just about finished. And then I'm going to say, how do we recover from here? Because we got to recover off of this. This is such bearish momentum. And, the 618 is here at 19,000. The 618 is like a magnet in Elliott wave. So we don't want to get down here. But, I mean, obviously, if it's bearish, it will. So how do we recover from this massive bearish momentum? And I would say probably the only thing we could think is this bottom trend line holds, and we do some sort of, this is some sort of right now, A, B, C on a lower time frame off of the 5 down minor wave C. So if the weekly time frame, the C is correcting. Now we're going to do a daily A, B, C. Then maybe we X wave down in 3, but it stays continuously above this trend line. And then we do a 1, 2, 3A. Maybe it's a zigzag 5. Then we do a shallow B, and it comes back down here to 32. And then we do another 5 up for the C. And something like this breaks up versus breaking down. And then at that point, when it breaks up, maybe we retest here, retest 36, and then start an impulse. And we're heading out to the end of the year. So, I mean, that's my thoughts on Bitcoin. I think we have an irregular flat correction on the weekly time frame, and I think that was it. And the only way to prove the theory will be something like this. I mean, this is complete speculation. This little squiggly line here, don't hold me to this. This thing can evolve any other way. But if it's A, B, C, X, A, B, C, that's bearish. We dip, Y comes in, boom, up we go. Something like that. But until then, we just have to wait and see. Bearish target, obviously, could be a fifth wave down to 19,000. I highly doubt we're going to go to 7,000. I mean, it's possible. The market is pretty bearish, and the bears would feel vindicated. There's many bears out there calling for sub 20,000, 12,000. I mean, 7,000 would probably make them really happy, to scoop up some $7,000 Bitcoin. But I don't think we're going to get it. So, I mean, that's my analysis, guys. I hope you liked it. I chart Bitcoin, Ethereum, S&P 500, NASDAQ, IWM, DXY, the 10-year Treasury yield, the VIX. I chart it all for free in my group. And then the paid channels are, it's $50 a month to get the paid channels, and I chart the altcoins. I do requests, and I chart stocks, OTC, penny stocks. I also do leverage trades on Femex, and I post them to the group so guys can catch them as well. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a nice day.